Can you hear the words?
Yeah, every fucking word.
Everything?
Everything. Use mine.
Sober Man. It's from my street talk poetry now. True story. Really all are true, but some are truer than others. Me and Al rushed upstairs, boots thumping on cracked pavement, racing to the 3rd floor, the one that overlooks the poverty of the daily, weekly, monthly, each one a fertile ground for twisted soap operas, where man beats woman and woman smokes crack and kids eat candy for dinner and watch Cops, only not on TV, it's live right outside the window 24/7. Common call we were on, so common. Drunk man fell down and hit his head. So sad. So sad. At least once a month you get a call where the drunk fell down. The drunk fell down. The drunk fell down. Usually outside the wrong apartment, which generates the call from the normally non-involved individual. But what do when the drunk fell down outside your door? You got to call the man. So there we were looking for the drunk, and we saw him at the same time, passed out, head on the doorstep, hands stretched out before him in classic martyr style, and a red carpet slowly spreading like grotesque fingers across the concrete. And we could hear the huffing, chuffing, huffing as his breath whistled in and out, and something was wrong. Did he hit his head hard when he fell down? No. 20 minutes prior to the call, a sober man called the man because his neighbor was beating his old lady up. So this sober man got involved. He was just a quiet guy living in Shittsville for 10 years probably, an original tenant in this slice of the enchanted ghetto. Just minding his own mostly, but seeing her beat just made his reason fall, so he dialed up apartment security, who came and shook fingers at the wife beater and told him to put the gun away and quit making disturbances in the ghetto, man. And told him he was lucky he had caring neighbors like the sober man. And the security left. And the wife beater chuckled and chortled and made his way down to the sober man's place. Knock, knock! Who's there? Wife beater, man. Who? Just open the door. So sober man did, and raised his hands looking down the barrel of a .357. I am sure it was as big as an 8-lane freeway to him, and I still wonder if he saw the spark, the flash, the powder ignite, and I wonder if he saw the spinning metal rush at him, and I wonder what he thought as it entered his head and went through and out the other side, carrying it with it a piece of his mind about the size of a roll of nickels, and deposited it on the sidewalk next to him where he fell. And where the tip of my size 13 boot pointed accusingly as if to say, you don't belong out here, get back in there. And sober man died there on the sidewalk. And I think God all the way up in heaven's throne room could hear me and Al swallow. It was so loud, so loud. That swallow echoes in me now, metered with the huffing, chuffing, huffing of his last breath. A sound that wakes me still. It is really hard to read in here because of the acoustics. I'm just going to read one more piece. I was planning on reading some more, but it's hard to read and get my words out. I'm frustrated. So. This is new also. It's tongue-in-cheek. It's what I do when I drink. Fighting back the urge! Fighting back the urge to purge these words and erase myself again is uphill or bigger at times, but I sit and type anyway, denying the frailty I face on a blank page. The sadly sad paper glaring white and unmarked, but for these mad ravings, the alcohol blurring my art like smeary skies or sweat sugar or kisses in the sand. Gritty but bearable and lingering. Curse my art! Curse it in its demand! But keep it as a sacred lover. I walked with it like all great passions, thin lines between love and hate and banality, with some real meaning spit out on occasion, but mostly everything is artistic genius, hidden in the morality, flowers in the manure, shafts of light piercing storm clouds for seconds barely seen by naked eyes, yet still the words flow. I hope mankind will find them someday, hidden in clay pots and mountain caves, and brought forth into the light, turned this way and that, and beamed with radioactive isotopes, and creating wonder and puzzlement and questions of creation, and in my long gone grave, my long gone bones will laugh, knowing it was all just a booze rant. Thank you for your time. Yeah! I'm Harry Fagin.
Okay, thank you. Everyone give Harry a round of applause. Okay, so basically this is about 20 more minutes, open mic. Does anybody have anything they want to read and come up here? Does anybody have any guts? Or am I going to have to read something? Okay. I'll read.